Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
And back there is Tucker, and we are in the 2023 Mazda 3 Hatchback with a red interior. And in this video, Holly's behind the wheel. We'll tell you what this little hatchback is like for our family of three. Stay tuned. It is springtime here in East Texas, and you know what that means? The pollinating is happening. Yes, my car has been sitting outside for over a week, and you can see it is no longer black. It is a nice shade of pollen, and yeah, not very clean. And then looking over here at this Kia EV6, this has just been out for one night, and we already have a nice coat of pollen all over the top of this one, which leads very nicely into this week's video sponsor. Thanks to our friends at carcover.com, we were able to get a custom perfect fit car cover for my 2013 Chevy Cruze. They know it's important to keep your car protected, and what they sent me was their Gold Shield 5L car cover, which beats all its competitors for many reasons. It resists all types of extreme weather conditions, such as snow, and is 100% waterproof and water resistant. This is the ultimate car care cover for storing your vehicle and protecting it while outside. The soft fleece lining is sure to protect your vehicle's paint and finish while it is underneath. And this car cover was so simple to install, I was able to do it myself for the very first time in under 15 minutes. It comes with a couple clips for the front and the back, and a lockable cable to secure it across the middle. So this car cover is not going anywhere, and it will help me keep all that pollen out here in the springtime in East Texas. Huge thanks to carcover.com for providing us with this Gold Shield 5L cover for my Chevy Cruze. You can get one for yourself. Simply follow the link down in the description below and enter promo code GTGarageTalk in the coupon field at checkout for a discount off your first order. All right, Holly, it has been a point of conversation betwixt you and I that you are not a huge fan of hatchbacks. And here we are in a fun, sporty hatchback. What are your thoughts on this 2023 Mazda 3 hatchback?
Well, first my thought is I don't like being put into a box.
A box?
A box.
This is just conversations we've had over the years.
So I've just said that I don't like this or that hatchback.
Okay.
Never in my life has it come out of my mouth that I don't like hatchbacks. Full stop.
How do you feel about this hatchback?
Depends on what you're asking. Do I like
The
the
styling.
way it looks?
Yes.
Can't say that I love it. I still think it kind of looks like a droopy diaper. But I do like the way it drives.
Yes.
So
this does have the same powertrain that has been in practically every Mazda we've driven up to this point so far. We are going to be driving the Mazda CX-90 very soon. But yes, 227 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive, little sport button down here. It's a fun vehicle, makes a little noise on the inside, albeit fake noise, but fun little hatchback, right?
yeah, I like driving it.
I would say that this is the Miata of hatchbacks, in that it doesn't just have a crazy amount of power, but it's fun to drive. But we were talking about exterior styling. You say kind of has a droopy diaper back end. What about the front, the face on this one? It's got a very happy face.
It does. I like the front.
Yeah.
I like the front. Just as you gaze to the back, it's like, oh, what happened there?
Whereas me, I feel like this is one of the best looking hatches on the market. Mazda went a little bold and daring with that back end design, and I think it really pays off in giving a very unique vehicle for a very unique customer here in this Mazda 3. What are your thoughts moving inside?
Moving inside, I really like it a whole lot. I like it a whole lot better from the inside than the outside. Not that I don't like the outside.
Yep.
I just don't think it would turn my head
Right.
on the outside. On the inside, different story.
Okay. Starting where? Where?
Well, I really like this red.
Yes.
And I don't usually like red.
Well, it's not bold in your face like red. It's...
No, it's like Cabernet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's fancy.
Okay.
And speaking of fancy, I like that the design of the dash, the way it's like cut in and stuff, is really interesting. It's just simple, but it's interesting.
Yeah, and we've talked over the years, over all the Mazda products that we've sampled, Mazda's kind of moving their way up market a little bit. And this really is a premium interior. Nice materials here on the dash. Even up here, rubberized material. We've got a nice color infotainment screen here. You really like the Mazda dials.
I do like the Mazda dials. Is that a touchscreen?
No, especially not while moving. So.
Well, and I thought it's pretty far away if it is a touchscreen. Okay.
But everything in here feels very Mazda. Same climate controls. We do have heated front seats, heated steering wheel, dual zone automatic climate controls, very Mazda-centric gauges, very Mazda steering wheel, very Mazda interior, right?
Well, it is a Mazda, so that makes sense.
But as a smaller, more boutique brand, some would complain that, yes, everything feels like part sharing, but I feel that it works very well in this package.
If it works, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
Keep it if it works. So people complain about things that are all, when people take a risk and they're like, it's all new. Oh, I hate the way they did that. Yada, yada. I liked the way they did this. But then you're going to complain when they take the most liked. And we didn't talk about the, I don't know if this is chrome.
Yeah, we got some chrome and aluminum accents.
Really pretty. I like it.
So just a little bit of touches here and there to break up all the black, break up all the plastic. Just classy. Right?
It is classy. I like it a lot.
All right, so bringing the exterior and interior conversations together, how do you feel visibility out of this vehicle is? Because again, design choices for that rear, the back windows on the sides and the back window, maybe a little smaller than competitors.
And yeah, the back window is a little small. I feel like the side windows in the back seat are okay, but they don't like extend back far enough.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, I think I haven't had any problems. I haven't felt unsafe or anything. And the mirrors have the blind spot light that comes on.
And it displays in your head-up display.
Yes, and you also get on your head-up display like stop signs and the speed limits. And
traffic sign recognition. So
sign, yeah.
all the modern amenities you would expect in this. Very nice, very upscale, very premium. This being a compact hatchback, it is a little on the smaller side. So for our family of three, Tucker's riding back there. He's touching the back of my seat right here. There's a little bit more room behind you at 5 foot, but we do have dual mode or two-person driver's memory seat over there. But let's cut to me putting in Tucker's child seat in the back of this. Okay, installing a child seat in the back of the Mazda3 Hatchback takes into consideration a lot of the things I don't like about putting a child seat in a car, because it's a hatch, much like an SUV. It's a lot easier. But before I get the car seat in here, I do want to note the lower latch points here are covered by hard plastic covers that do a good job of matching the seat color, which make finding them very easy. But then you have to do something with these to make sure you don't lose them. I generally, for the week that we have these vehicles, put them in the center console. But for you, if this were an ownership situation, good luck keeping track of these while you've got them. But let's bring in Tucker's car seat and install it. I will go ahead and put this rear seat headrest up so I can put that top tether behind before I get the car seat here. So yeah, bringing the car seat around, getting it in. The roof line is a little low back here, so you really have to be careful putting this in. And then to get that top tether in and behind the seat, because there is a hard parcel shelf behind the rear cargo section, or rear seats covering the rear cargo section, I actually fold the seat forward, get that top tether down in there, and then put everything into place. Again, the lower latches could not be easier to find. thanks to those removable hard plastic covers, and rather simple to latch that into place and tighten it down. With the tight dimensions of this, it is a little tougher to get these car seats in, but the rear top tether is really easy to get into place and hunker down because the short distance between the rear bumper and the back of the seat. All around, for a car, I give this a solid B+. For a family vehicle, we are a little tight on space back here, so maybe a B- in the grand scheme of things. And now we are on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas. Tucker, how's your wobbly head back there? Oh boy. So, firmer ride, sportier ride, but not beat you up, right?
No, not at all.
And then...
Well, and the seats are so comfy and cushy.
Yes.
I definitely don't feel, and they kind of hug you a little bit. And there are a lot of options for like lumbar support. Now I love lumbar support because I'm old. So it feels very comfy.
Now, you did not get to drive the Miata that we had for a week because it was a 6-speed manual. Time was not on our favor when it came to teaching you prior to getting that one in our possession. But I would say this is about the experience. Granted, that's, top-down fun, a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, but overall, you really like the driving impressions in this one.
I do. I'd say I'm probably a walking contradictory because some of the other sedans that we've had recently, I'm like, the dash is so big, and this, I feel like it's very short. But I like driving this better than some of the other sedans that we've recently tested. It feels a little bit sportier than some of the other sedans that we've driven of late. Some of that has to do with the way it drives, but some of it has to do with the interior feel. I think it's the whole package. So
it's that
to me,
zoom persona.
That zoom persona. And I think because I drive a Jeep Cherokee right now, so I think if I was going to go smaller, I'd want a sportier feel, zoom persona. So I like driving this one a lot. It's fun. But if you really love big vehicles driving down the road, this might not be.
Yeah, but
what you would choose.
I will say in our testing of this, we're getting 22.1 mpg in mixed city driving, mostly city driving, so rather fuel efficient. We haven't even touched on the fact that it doesn't have your least favorite feature in the start-stop technology at red lights. So, did you even know?
I didn't notice, and that's how it should be.
Yes. So, very, very good city car, nice compact size. Any detractors for you?
I would say the only thing that turns me off is the look on the outside. That's it.
The droopy diaper.
The droopy diaper. Other than that, not really. The trunk is a little bit small, but this is a smaller vehicle. For our family of 3, in most situations, this car is big enough for us and the things that we would do and need it for. The fuel economy is a big advantage to having a smaller car. Is this a good fuel economy? Where I say that, not really.
I mean, compared to my car, which is in the same class, but also hyper fuel efficient, but still, I mean, 22.
Is this electric? This isn't an electric.
No, not electric, just turbo.
So why does it have the fake sounds?
Just to be sporty.
Oh, just to be sporty.
Yeah. So.
Now that I don't know that I agree with.
The fake sounds?
This is probably hypocritical. I have a bigger problem with fake sounds in a gas car.
Okay.
Than an electric vehicle.
All right. So
That's
why
Brandon,
do you
by
have
the way.
bigger apprehensions towards
No,
fake
it doesn't.
sounds? It's in a gas than a hybrid or an EV.
Because it should have the sound, right?
I mean, you liked it in the Tundra, so
But that was a hybrid.
yeah.
And I didn't like the sound in the Tundra.
You said it made you feel like you're in a beach.
I just said it made you feel like
Okay,
you were.
okay. Well,
And I was surprised that it was fake.
yeah, okay.
That I didn't notice. Of course, I'm not the typical person who would notice fake sounds. What is the fake sound in this one?
It's just kind of a deep burble when you're accelerating.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to get you to stretch your legs out when we get out on a little more open road a little bit later, I guess.
Why?
Other things to note in this, we do have adaptive cruise control, various driver aids, automatic high beams, headlights that turn with the steering wheel at night, so that's pretty cool. Automatic wipers, you know, very luxurious, nice touches here in this vehicle, which makes sense because this is the top trim of this vehicle, which brings us to the window sticker. This is the 2023 Mazda 3 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive premium plus package.
Okay.
So this is as nice as they get. This is a compact, sporty, tuned sedan crossover hatchback, not crossover, but hatchback. What would you say the price tag is on this one?
42.
Oh, really? Interesting. $36,895 as this one is spec'd.
Nice.
So, yeah. Very similar to the Honda Accord Hybrid that we had. This has more features, smaller package, no hybrid powertrain, so around the same price, but you get a whole lot of different packaging here in this one. Something tells me you'd prefer this over that Accord.
Are you asking me? Am I allowed to say?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I would get this over the Accord. 100%.
Yeah, just a more natural, fun driving environment.
Yes.
And on that bombshell, if you want to see more from Holly, from Tucker, some behind the scenes stuff, find her on Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find us and all that we do at GT Garage Talk on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all the things at GT Garage Talk. And you can go to gtgaragetalk.com to read more about this vehicle and everything else that we've driven. Further details that may not have made it in this video. But until next time, gearheads, bye. All right, get up next to it. I know, traffic. He's getting away from you, Mommy.
He won't get away from me in this sport. Sporty.
He's already put the roof rack.
And he's speeding.
The giveaway was the Life Member Texas X thing.
You texted him.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now you're
This
just some
person
crazy.
behind- The person behind us is like, hi. No.